Is a loser who failed to bag his crush. His life changes when he's forced to marry and play baby daddy to the school's hottest baddie, or neither of them will graduate.
Loser is forced to marry most popular girl in school to graduate. Eight anime. It's an anime.
Drew is a limp willy loser who failed to bag his crush, but his life changes when he's forced to marry and play baby daddy to the school's hottest baddie, or neither of them will graduate. One day, a pink-haired girl, Akari, who's bustier than your mom, is praying in a temple, begging to get paired up with a handsome hunk in the marriage practical. Just then, a brunette cutie, Shiori, pops up, but she slips and ends up getting a handful, surprising Akari.
Of course, because you want to know why, chat? Want to know why? It's Ant. This is why I can't trust anime right here. This is why. I can't, bro. It's anime, bro.
They recognize each other, and both realize they are here to pray about their marriage practical, but Akari runs away embarrassed, not wanting to be seen praying. For them, the marriage practical is a new school program where they pair up a man and a woman for a mock marriage where they live together with the goal of giving losers like you a chance to clap some cheeks. However, Drew is more focused on playing.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy. What was that, bro?
For them, the marriage practical is a new school program where they pair up a man and a woman for a mock marriage where they live together with the goal of giving losers like you a chance to clap some cheeks. However, Drew is more focused on playing video games where the one-dimensional heroine resembles his crush, Shiori, even though his loser friend, Camo, tries to convince him that 3D is the way to go. Suddenly, Akari and her group show up, telling these fugly gremlins not to get in her way, and they happily follow her like simps. Camo starts glazing Akari and her sweet cheeks, but Drew states that she's disgusting, and a big Willy Sigma like himself would never get close to her. Suddenly, a handsome hunk, Minami, pops up, and Akari starts simping for him. But Minami simply thanks her compliments. In class, Drew sits next to his childhood crush, Shiori, and while they're both nervous about the marriage practice, Drew hopes he gets her as his partner. The teacher starts explaining the marriage practical where a couple will live together while their heart monitor is tracked for points. But to all the dude's disappointment, the couple will stay in different rooms. Drew starts imagining that his luck will be like that in video games, where he ends up with Shiori as his partner. But the anime gods pull a prank on him and pair him up with Akari. She starts freaking out, now wanting to be paired with a loser like Drew. But she knows that he wants to be paired with Shiori, and starts teasing him, saying that Shiori is doing hot yoga with her partner. Suddenly, their points decrease and Akari starts panicking. No.
So, I don't want to be paired up with your ugly ass, bro. You way too ugly. Look, I'm bad, bro. You came out the garbage can. Oh, look at old girl, bro. Like, kitty ears is not gonna work for you, man. Real life kitty ears are not real. Except on cats. Like,
Not wanting to fail, so she tells Drew that they have to get along. She explains that if they reach the top 10 in points, they can trade partners, and while they both want that, Drew thinks it's impossible as he imagines Akari being cozy with him. Akari gets aggressive, saying how she will milk him every night like a good wife, and while Drew gets nervous their points increase. She gets happy seeing it and asks to do more. But Drew tells her he's not used to this and goes away to get some drinks, leaving her distressed as she also doesn't want Minami with other girls. However, when Drew gets the drinks, he sees Minami and his dear Shiori talking like a married couple, and when he realizes that they're paired up, he runs away home and coops himself. Akari scolds him for being a wimpy loser, but when her insults don't work, she caresses his head to calm him down. She tells him that they should take the marriage practice seriously so they can switch partners, and while pulling his head for a great view, she tells him to pull his big boy pants on and be a man. Just then, the doorbell rings, and on the other side, Camo is inviting Drew to a Mia Khalifa fan meeting. While Akari is fine with Drew leaving, she asks him to give her a goodbye kiss on the cheek. Drew starts panicking, now knowing what to do, and when both Camo and Akari are screaming in his ears, forcing him to make a choice, he goes to kiss Akari on the lips, giving her a deep kiss, leaving her on the floor, wet and creamy while their points increase. The next morning, Jiru dreams about Shiori waking him, asking him for a morning kiss, but suddenly, she starts headbutting his head, and it turns out to be Akari waking him up with a frying pan. She tells him to help with cooking, and like a good husband, he follows her orders. A week passes, and while Jiru is struggling with Akari, he looks out to see Shiori being lovey-dovey with Minami, causing him to get depressed. A teacher walks in.
Okay, bro. I'm at this already, bro. This is too weird. Okay, see y'all, bro.